or maybe the year of a black swan event. This is a national security event with high impact that's very hard to predict. There are a number of concerns that I have that factor into that. And not only this sort of enduring heightened threat level that we're facing, the wars in Israel, also Ukraine. And we're so divided in this country in ways that we haven't seen before. And I think that just creates fertile ground for our adversaries like North Korea, China, and Iran. And that's what concerns me most.
Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Shalom. First or foremost, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and sincerity unto the elect. Shalom. I'm back at you with another lesson, Lord willing, straight to the point and edifying. All right. In today's lesson, all right, we're going to go into the border crisis, the current border crisis, okay, and the coming evils. All right, this message goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, who are the true Israelites of the Holy Scriptures, who need to return unto their power and repent, okay, sorrowfully, remorsefully, all right, with all thy heart and mind, okay. Stop doing evil and wickedness, okay. You are not heathens, you are the children of Israel, okay. And this is the time that you remember your Creator, all right, and return back unto Him, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of the only begotten Son. Okay. But this is the time that you return back onto your power, man. Okay, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, before the evil days come not. Okay, and we're in the midst of those evil days. All right. A lot of evil is about to partake in this wicked, sinful place. The Lord is about to judge Babylon the Great, America. All right. Using his left hand angels, all right, through Esau Edom, the so-called white man who's trying to bring down, okay, a new system, a digital system, or better yet, a digital prison, okay, that will enslave you indefinitely, okay, in which he has godlike power, okay. He's able to track you, trace you, know what you're doing. You know, he could stop you from buying certain things. He could stop you from traveling. You know, he's going to have complete all-out control, okay, over you, okay, via the MOTB, okay. And this great judgment that's going to come for all those who take that MOTB, the microchip, all right. A lot of evils are coming. These devils, okay, have to bring this country down. Babylon the Great, they have to bring it down, okay, in order to bring forth their NWO. Okay, they're trying to bring the chaos so they can come in with the order, so they can rise as the phoenix out of the ashes. All right. They need to collapse this system, this economy. They need to destroy the people. They need the uprisings. They need the madness. They need the chaos. Okay, so that they can force draconian measures upon the people and come down with great wrath, pursuant to Revelations 12:12, upon the men of the Lord, first and foremost, and upon you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as the rest of you Babylonians. But to hell with you heathens, okay? It's about the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? This is all a plan, okay, via Esau Edom, the so-called white man, okay, to come down upon the people with great wrath, all right? They want to completely enslave you. So let me read this again, and we're going to get into some videos, and I got an article or two. All right, Ecclesiastes 12:1, it says, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay, because the time is coming where the Lord's not going to have pleasure in 2/3, man. Okay, he already doesn't have pleasure, but the time is coming where great judgment, great death is coming. We're in the midst of great salvation and great destruction, man. So let me get this here. I got this last time. Some of my videos I have here I played already, but it's still hitting the point. Okay. So what is a black swan? Like that Edomite lady said, what is a black swan? It says a black swan is an unpredictable event that is beyond what the normal expected. Wait, so I can read it again. A black swan is an unpredictable event that is beyond what is normally expected of a situation and has potential severe consequences. Black swan events are characterized by their extreme rarity, severe impact, and their widespread insistence. They were obviously in hindsight. All right. They were obvious in hindsight. All right. And we know that we're in the year of 2024. All right. Deemed the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Okay. And so far since the year has started, we're only 25 days in, and it's been, already chaos and madness. Okay. From earthquakes to floods. All right. People going crazy. These small hats, the elites, the powers that be being called out for their wickedness and their evils. You see? So they already have it planned on something bad happening. Okay? They were talking at the WEF, all right, at Davos, okay, planning the complete downfall, okay, of the world. These are the wicked elites, man. Okay? Let me get this. Proverbs 22:3, it says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Okay? And the simple are going to be you 2/3, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, okay, who will not heed unto this warning. The men of the Lord on the highways and hedges, these lessons going out, okay? Even just being smart enough to see the destruction and the madness going on around you, okay? But 2/3, you Jakes, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you only care about your lives. Like the scripture said, like the Lord Yahweh Shai said, those who love their life is going to lose it. And them that lose their life is going to save it. Roughly paraphrasing. All right? You niggas are going to get destroyed on this side, man. All right? Because you're simple. Okay? You have cognizant dissidence, man. All this information, we're in the year of information. We have iPhones, pursuant to Daniel, technology has increased. All right. We have all these ways to accumulate knowledge. Okay. And instead, y'all using it to be on TikTok, on Facebook, there's BSing, man. All right. And you guys are gonna get caught completely off guard, man, with no warning, man. Like the scripture said, the day of the Lord is coming like the Lord is coming like a thief in the night. Okay. So let me get this start off right here. So yeah, let's start off here, man.
Enough, you will know who I am, but you are really not smart enough to know who I am. But soon you're gonna know who I am. Very easy.
Wow, very easy. The entitlement.
No, believe me, I'm much better than that.
The entitlement, guys.
You
Wow.
will see soon. Peace, by the way.
You see? All right. So this is a guy. I'm gonna get the article of him. Well, they think it's him. Okay. So there's this guy. All right, that's coming through the border. This journalist stops him. Questions him as many journalists are doing. Okay. To give us the information, give us the scoop, because the news ain't gonna do it. So they asked him, and he said, y'all are going to know very soon who I am. Okay? And it's been coming out, all right, that it's this guy right here. Okay, his name is Movsam Mardan Ogalus Samadav. I know I butchered the hell out of that. But this is who they're saying he is. All right, we're going to go down here real quick. All right. It says he had a 12-year prison sentence. All right. He was released January 19, 2023. Okay. Now we're going to look at what he got charged with. Okay. It says nature of charges: arms trafficking. All right. Illicit use of weapons, criminal premeditation, and conspiracy, terrorism, treason, and sedition, unlawful disobedience. Okay. And he's on the terror watch list. Okay. Oh man. and you could read more into this, telling you about his crime and how they caught him, and okay. But this is who's coming in. This is who's allowed to come into the country, man. This is who's coming into Babylon right now through the border, threatening you Babylonians, okay? Because they know at the end of the day, you don't know, but they know, okay? They know that they're soldiers for the UN. They know that you know, even if they're not soldiers for the UN, they're soldiers from these other countries, okay, that hate America. And they're being let in purposely to bring forth terrorist acts, to incite sedition, okay? To bring forth madness and chaos, man. All right? Something big is about to happen in this place. It's going to be another 911 2.0, okay? And they're setting this place up for that to happen, okay? Let's listen to that video again, okay?
You will know who I am, but you are really not smart enough to know who I am. But soon you're gonna know who I am. Very easy.
Wow, very easy. The entitlement.
No, believe me, I'm much better than that.
The entitlement, guys.
You
Wow.
will see soon. Peace, by the way.
All right? And they cannot wait to get their hands on you damn Babylonians, man. You unaware sleeping at the wheel Babylonians, man. They cannot wait to get their hands on y'all because y'all been going through these people. Well, America, all right, has been going throughout the entire planet, okay? Rape, robbing, murdering, destroying, conquering, taking people's lands, destroying them, setting up puppet leaders, robbing all their resources. They're about to get their lick back, man. That's what's coming. They're about to get their lick back on you unaware Babylonians who are over here freaking arguing about chopping off your rod and who's a man and who's a woman and what's a woman supposed to be. And I don't know what a woman is and what a man is supposed to do. And this is y'all. Hey, let me get this, man. Because you niggas, man, y'all deserve it, man. Straight up. Jeremiah 49:31 says, arise, get you up unto the wealthy nation that dwell without care. It's Babylon the great America, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which have neither gates nor bars, which dwell alone. Okay, that's Babylon. Okay? And y'all about to get it. This place is about to, something's coming to this place, man. All right, because they have to bring this place down to its knees, man. See? Ezekiel 7:5 says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, power. And evil and only evil, behold, is come. Okay? An end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. All right? We're in the end of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's rulership, man. All right?
Interviews with migrants who crossed into the U.S. Your reaction to that answer, soon you will know who I am.
So I'm so happy that a video surfaced because there's an argument that we've made at the United States Supreme Court because we have one or two cases in the Supreme Court as we speak right now against the Biden administration about illegal immigration. And as the court weighs and considers our defense against the Biden lawsuit, they have to consider whether or not there is an invasion going on. I have asserted in court that there is an invasion going on in the United States of America, and that videotape typifies why there is such an invasion. That is a threat to the United States of America, what he said, but it's not a one-off threat. We see things like that happen every single day. So, Maria, my hope is that the United States Supreme Court and courts across the country, they see exactly what's happening on our border. It's not what happened under Bush or under Trump or under Obama. This is something completely different that has never happened before in the history of the country. This is an invasion by people we don't know who they are, where they're coming from, or the danger they may pose. And so it's right for Texas to have taken the steps that we have taken to crack down on the illegal crossings, to declare an invasion and use every tool we can to do the job that Biden is not doing, and that's to try to deny illegal entry into our country.
Yeah, and that invasion happened after Joe Biden walked into the Oval Office when he first started his term and started reversing all of President Trump's border security. So, Governor, I ask you, I mean, do you have evidence that in Texas you see things like theft and murder and upset? Do you have evidence that some of that is the result of potential gotaways or potential illegals in your state right now?
So, Maria, just as one example, there was a horrific murder of a young teen cheerleader in a high school a little bit north of where the border area is, and this was a few months back. Maria, things like this happen way too often, and Fox News has reported multiple crimes by illegal immigrants over the past couple of months, and this is something happening every single day.
Wow.
But what we don't know is the full extent of the terror that has been imported into the country.
You see? And right now, all right, Texas basically is defying, okay, the Biden administration, because the Biden administration is basically telling them not to basically don't cordon off the border, like let them come through. And Texas is like, oh hell no, okay. And these are the seeds that are gonna be are being dropped in there, okay, for potential civil war, okay, because eventually people are gonna be like, oh, people are realizing the government's not with us. They're not with them. That's what they realize. They're realizing the government ain't with them. Okay, so right now Texas is basically defying Biden. Okay, because of all these unrighteous decrees. All right, Micah 2:1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity, all right, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hand. And these are what the elites do. Okay, because they're in the power, so they can put these laws forth. They can bring all these wicked devices, okay, to pass. Okay, let me get that Isaiah 10:1. Okay, because this is what they have done right under the nose of you, the Babylonian people. Isaiah 10:1 says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, because they have put all these laws in motion. You heard what he said when he said, basically, when Trump was in office, he made sure the border was closed off, okay, and they had a good security watching over the border. As soon as Biden got in there, okay, the elite's puppet, which both of them are, okay, but one is he's just going straight to it. All right, which is Biden. Biden's going straight to it. See? As soon as he got in office, he basically took back everything that Trump put in place, okay, for this place to be invaded. All right, they want this place to be invaded. They want it to be invaded. They want the chaos. There's tens of thousands of migrants flocking over here every day. Every day. Okay? Every single day. I just saw when the brothers doing a video, and they're coming from all over the world. Okay? All over the world, man. See?
Border Patrol footage. All I can say is this is bad. This is really, really bad.
As well, I'm gonna turn this around. Where are you from? Iran? 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 Okay. Like you can see, there's BP over there on their way to pick up more people, and the situation is developing out here. Be sure to keep it locked. That was a surprise to me. I didn't even know they're from Iran. Be sure to keep it locked. We're going to be broadcasting out here for the rest of the day. You don't want to miss this transmission. Ooh, it's getting ugly out here, guys. So you guys.
All right. And
He'd been conducting
they're basically telling them to stand down. Let these people across. Okay? Not knowing any of them. Okay? 10 out of 10. These are, of course, you got some migrants in it that just that think they're coming over here for a better life. But for the majority part, these are all soldiers, man. These are the UN's troops. These are soldiers, man. These are soldiers, paid soldiers to come over here. Okay, that when the hell breaks loose over here, they are ready, because they know the military is not gonna stand up and fight against their people, as well as many other things which we're gonna get into, Lord willing, right? But they know that the military isn't going to stand up against its own people, basically. Okay? So, let me get this. Ecclesiastes 9:12, it says, for man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net. And as the birds that are caught in a snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time when it falls suddenly upon them. And this is an evil time. Okay? Because this is where all of this is leading to, man. 2nd Ezra 15 and 15, it says, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Okay? Next verse, it says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. What the hell do you guys think is going to happen? All these people are coming over here in the midst of a recession, in the midst of the dollar going devaluing, in the midst of a famine, in the midst of pestilence. There's people just flowing over through the border. They're allowing them to just come over. They're paying them to come over here, giving them tickets, feeding them, all types of stuff, bringing them over here. Man, you Babylonians don't have a clue. Hold on. See? Let me get this. Jeremiah 50 and 24, it says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon. Okay? And thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai. And this is the inevitable end of this place, man. See? Let me get this. Okay? I'm gonna get this after I get this video. This is crazy, man.
What do you want to do?
Me? I was a soldier in Senegal. I do two years in the army, you know. After my 2 years, I was a security private, you know.
In security?
Yeah.
Okay,
security private.
So you're going to look for a security job?
Don't know. But yeah.
Hey, man, well, best of luck, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Hope everything goes well.
Okay.
See you guys later. See you, man.
Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, see you guys.
Bye, guys.
After stopping to speak for a bit, the group of Senegalese men headed westbound toward the Border Patrol facility. We have...
Hold on.
شبيبة مشات الحومة خلات المصغر هجرتها لمينا مشات والعين بكات انحرقت قبلتها شبيبة مشات الحومة خلات المصغر هجرتها لمينا مشات والعين بكات انحرقت مقويها يا قلب حنين كات العين على خوتي والصحبة اللي معهم سهر وقطعوا البحر وراهم في الغربة.
All right, Babylon's enemies coming straight over, free, coming straight over to come and conquer you Babylonians that have no clue of what's about to happen, man. Jeremiah 51 and verse 56 says, because the spoilers is come upon her, even upon Babylon, and her mighty men are taken. Every one of their bows is broken, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai of recompense shall surely requite. Right? Jeremiah 59, Jeremiah 50 and 9, it says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. Okay? And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall she be taken. Their arrows shall be as the mighty extra men. None shall return in vain. Okay? This place is being invaded on every level that you can possibly think. Okay? Let me go to this one. It's in Ezekiel. I believe it's 38 and 11. Yep. Okay? Ezekiel's 38 and 11 says, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest. And that's you damn Babylonians over here in America, man. You niggas is over here worrying about some Stanley Cup. Y'all over here worried about going to concerts. Oh, man. Y'all worried about going to concerts and living your life. Life is about to hit a lot of y'all. All right? Reality is about to hit a lot of you. A lot of you, man. Y'all sleeping at a damn wheel. Okay? And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely. All of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. And that's America. Okay?
This shit to start. Are you ready
Our military is being sent out by the thousands. And they're leaving the back door open for the UN. I hope you got everything that you need. If our military gets stationed and they leave over to Israel, that leaves our back door completely open. For years, they have been showing us that the UN was coming here. I've been telling people for years that they've been hiding out in the national parks in the United States. Well, guess what? While the border was open, the UN is here, and our troops are leaving. There's going to be nobody here to defend the American people. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? So when I say I hope you got things prepared, and I hope you got pums and freedom seeds, that's what I mean. The time is now, and it's happening at some point, sooner than later. I hope you have everything that you need. If not, you better make plans to get the shit as soon as you can, okay? Our troops are leaving. The UN is making their way in. You seen that video that gentleman said, you don't know who I am now, but you will. You will know who I am soon. I have not made a video in a long time, but now is the time to get your shit together and start paying attention, okay? They're showing it. They're showing the chess pieces. They're putting it all out there. Little breadcrumb by breadcrumb by breadcrumb, and all our troops are leaving. Y'all hear me? They're stationed. They're stationing them all over the United States, and they're leaving. They're leaving. Not even knowing where they're going. They get briefed when they get to the airport. Our military's leaving. The UN military is making their way in. Let me know in the comments what you think. Get your shit together.
It's going down, all right? And while this is happening, Jake is playing. 2nd Ezra 16, I'm going to get from 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Okay? What do you hey, what are you niggas gonna do when they get the go ahead? What y'all gonna do? That's not paying no attention. That's completely being unaware. That's purposely being unaware. You're purposely being ignorant. Okay? Purposely being ignorant. That's going to be to your destruction. All right? You think they're coming over here for no reason? Let me get the next verse, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, let me get 19, says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. All of these things is happening right now, and these niggas, y'all still wicked as hell. Still being wicked. Oh, man. I'm going to have to get that Ezekiel, man. It says, behold, victuals shall be so cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. All right? And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Okay? And that's what's happening right now. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And their dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. Okay, for the pride of the city has been for the pride of the city. Hold on, let me get that. I'm gonna try to get that Ezekiel, Salakia. Okay, because you Babylonians about to realize, man. All right, all this pride, okay, all this pride, all this comfort y'all got living over here in Babylon. Ain't got no worries. Get everything at your beck and call. Okay, women out here proud as all hell. Niggas is out here proud as all hell. Doing all types of wickedness, sliding on each other. Eyes evil towards your brother. You see? women destroying children, all types of wickedness is going on. You damn Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, y'all wicked, man. And the Lord's gonna bring swift judgment upon all you 2/3 niggas, man. All right. 2nd Ezra 15:18 says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." What do you think is gonna happen when you have these people in your face with weapons in your face? Okay. They're basically bringing a military, an army, okay, through the border, okay, and where they're gonna probably start fighting states, governments. It's gonna start off like that, probably. Start off with fighting states, government, fighting the police, fighting the and it's gonna be states fighting against the UN military. That's what's gonna happen. All 50 states is gonna go up. It's gonna go up. It's gonna be battlegrounds. It's gonna be a battleground, man. Okay, it's gonna be you Babylonians versus the UN troops that they're sending in right here, man. And they sending them in by the millions and millions and millions, man. Let me see if I can get this at Ezekiel, man. Slakia. Because Jake don't get it. Jake gonna have to get it to get it. And that's sad. All right. Let me read from. All right, Ezekiel's 21:9, Slakia. Ezekiel's 21:9, it says, "Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem El Shai, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? Should we be playing around? We know the Lord is bringing judgment. You hear the men of the Lord on the highways and hedges telling you what's to come, prophesying unto y'all, right? But y'all don't want to listen. You ain't going to hear. Who don't hear will feel. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. It says, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give into the hand of the slayer. Okay? And the slayer is Esau, Edom. And he's going to give the go-ahead, okay, to his military, which are these UN troops, okay? He's going to give them the okay to slaughter you Babylonians, man. To cause all types of chaos in your cities, in your states, in your neighborhoods. There's going to be more, crime is going to go flying through the roof. This is what they want. They want the collapse of Babylon. They want hell to break loose. Okay? You niggas need to repent and turn back to Yahweh Shem El Shai before it's too late, man. Before it's too late. Ecclesiastes 12:1, it says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth. This is the time you're supposed to be remembering the Lord, turning back sorrowfully, remorsefully, all right? Humbly, meek, lowly, repenting unto Yahweh Shem El Shai for all your wrong thoughts, sayings, and doings in your past life and in your present life, all right? Returning unto the Lord, okay? Turn away from wickedness and evil, man. Okay? Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay? And in these days, you're going to need the Lord. You're going to need the Lord to be with you to get through these trying times, because it's going to get hell of crazy out here. Okay? Hold on. Slacking. Let me get this video. This is a bit longer, but I'll stop it in between and get some scriptures.
This is to all Americans and Canadians. Just heard that our military is going to be deploying to Israel next week. And at the same time, our government is going to do a drill. It's called Operation Standfast. It's going to last all the way through May. I never heard of a drill lasting that long. I tell you, what it's called, actually it's called, is Operation Takeover. They have declared war on us people. They just haven't announced it. And we already been in civil war. A quiet civil war, because the media hasn't said anything about it. That's why we have open borders. And I tell you, this operation, this drill they're going to be doing, what it is at the United Nations. They have been building the United Nations Army for 3 years, ever since Biden got in office. They have been secretly bringing these illegals through the borders by plane and by buses, and taking them to some of these military bases here in the United States, in Canada, and train them. And a couple of weeks ago, I heard there's about $6 billion of military equipment that's missing. How can you displace that much military equipment? I call it BS. It's for the United Nations. And people have spotted United Nations trucks on semis here in the United States. And a few years ago, I have spotted military trucks, vehicles on semi-trailers. I was coming back from Pigeon Forge. I told my wife at the time, look at that, what are United Nations being here for? So now I know. People, time to take up arms, to get your guns ready. Because they're deploying our military so they can't fight over here. Protect our country. The military personnel needs to tell the so-called Biden administration that's in charge, so-called in charge, saying they're not going. They're staying here. That's what needs to happen. People, it's getting real. We're at war now. You just don't hear it. They're not going to announce it. Better wake up. Because they're coming to your doors. And you better be ready. If you're not, I feel sorry for you. I tell you, I'd rather die on my feet instead of die on my damn knees. I am not going to give in to this administration. I am not. But none of them. You better get your guns out. Get them ready. Get them clean. Get them sighted in. It's coming. It's coming this year. The United Nations is here, people. They're here. And they're ready. So, you better get ready. Keep your head on a swivel. Stay frosty and stay dangerous. Because that's the only way to survive. Peace.
All right. Okay. Revelations 12:12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. Okay? This is where this is all going. He's making his move. He's about to come down with great wrath. He's being found out everywhere on the planet. Okay? Everybody's calling this devil out on his wickedness. The small hats, all of them, they're being found out. All right? He's going to have to come down. He's going to have to do something. Something's going to have to give. Okay? And he's going to move with the sword, man. Okay? All these other everybody else know what's going on except Jake. Jake's still taking pictures of their food in restaurants and booking it. They booking their next flight. They going to a club tonight. They about to celebrate their birthday. You niggas is gonna get destroyed, man. All right, straight up, man. Cause this is what's coming, man. I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna get that Isaiah 19 as well. All right, because this place is divided. Okay, people are through. The food is killing people. Well, deleting people. The medicine, everything. The air. This devil Esau Edom is the devil. He is the devil that the scriptures speak about, man. All right. He's the one destroying the earth, destroying the people, man. And the Lord said he's going to destroy them that destroy the earth, man. See? But this is the devil that the scriptures speak about. And this devil is about to come now with great wrath. He's coming from all sides, man. All his cards are on the table. And you niggas have no clue what's about to happen. Okay? 2nd Ezra 15:15 says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another. And swords in there. This is what you Babylonians going to be doing. And you Jakes. Y'all going to be picking up arms. Okay? And fighting in the streets. Okay? Next verse says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or their princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Nobody going to care what the hell Biden got to say. What Kamala got to say. What no governors got to say. People going to be doing their own thing. These these Edomites, these red-blooded Edomites are going to try to take back the country by force. Okay? All types of hell is going to break loose. All types of hell is going to break loose, man. Hold on, let me get this. Let me get that Isaiah 19. Let me get that Jeremiah 30:7. Lord willing. Isaiah. See? Let me get from 1. Isaiah 19:1, it says the burden of Egypt, and it's talking about Babylon the Great, because this is spiritual Egypt, all right? As well as Sodom, spiritual Egypt and Sodom. See? It says the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Salakia. Next verse, it says, it says, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, the Babylonian against the Babylonian. All right, you Americans, so-called Americans are going to be fighting each other, fighting these troops, okay? Fighting your government. This is where it's all going, because y'all believe y'all still got what's that word? A Bill of Rights. Y'all think y'all got a constitution that's been through. Okay? But they understand, all right, the elites, the wicked elites of Esau, Edom, they understand that you Babylonians have been living on straight up pride for decades. Okay? You've been drunk on pride, on loving your country, on being a patriot. They understand that. So they already know that it's gonna be a problem. They already understand that it's gonna be a problem. It's not gonna be like these other countries on the earth. I mean, they fight. They do their thing too, of course. But it's gonna go up here. It's gonna literally go up all the way up here. Complete all out civil war, man. Isaiah 19:2 it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. It's going to go down in Babylon, man. It's going to go down. See? Let me get that Jeremiah 30:7. Okay. Jeremiah 30:7, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And the he is the elect, man. Okay. But Jacob's trouble is on the way. This is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. It's on the way. It's only a matter of time before something devastating happens. It's only a matter of time. Okay? They're going to bring forth wrath. Okay? This devil's about to come down with great wrath. Okay?
No, I'm not really sure what has to happen in order to convince people that we are on our own. This is the Supreme Court allowing our border to be overrun, with people coming across without us being able to get their identification, without knowing who they are, without knowing where they came from, without knowing anything. The Supreme Court says it's okay. Folks, you really have got to wake up. We are not going to be saved by anyone. And let me reiterate, anyone but ourselves.
All right. Let me see. Because the everyday Babylonians realizing that the government is not with them. They understand that they are not with them. Okay, basically the government's basically shoving a big middle finger up to every so-called American right now. Okay, allowing people to come through the country. You see, Isaiah 33:6, it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is his treasure." Okay, because we're gonna need the fear of the Lord. We're gonna need this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding of the scriptures to get through these trying times that are gonna try us, man. All right, and you 2/3, y'all are gonna get tried as well. But the only difference is that you're not gonna have the wisdom, knowledge, or understanding, and most of y'all are gonna get put to death, man. Okay, Proverbs 22:3 says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil, and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." Okay, and we're in the time of judgment. Okay, the sword is being furbished. Okay.
Classified documents from Germany reveal that world leaders are now preparing for Russia to launch World War III. They would expand the war on Ukraine by attacking NATO countries next year. Next year, there's a timetable here. Member of the House Armed Services Committee, Congressman Pat Fallon, is with me. It does sound like these documents reveal a timetable for a Russian attack. What more do we know about this?
Well, Stuart, I'm just going to comment on what I've seen in the press for obvious reasons. But you know, it's Russia's always presented a danger, and I think countries that are in the east, like Finland, for instance, have always seen it. Unfortunately, larger countries like Germany have taken a 30-minute nap, or sorry, a 30-year nap, rather. Finland's more prepared to defend themselves than the country of Germany, the country with the fourth largest economy in the world. So it's something that you always prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
But I just remember right before Russia invaded Ukraine 2 years ago, we knew they were coming. We were telling the media was, the White House was saying, look, you've got this military force being assembled. Here comes the invasion. It seems like this is a repeat performance. They're planning to attack next year. I think that's extraordinary stuff.
Well, I think, you know, Putin, you got to look at him like, Stuart, like a mob boss. And there is obviously he's a loose cannon, but he got some rationality. And attacking NATO, an attack on one being an attack on all. You know, the Suwalki Gap is a small, it's about a 40-mile strip of land that separates Belarus, which is just a Russian puppet, to the Russian exclave of Kaliningrad. And that would then cut off the Baltic states of Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia. So that's something that we're very concerned with. But, you know, years ago, NATO agreed that each NATO country would spend 2% of their GDP on defense. And only 11 of the 30 countries in NATO that have militaries, not including Iceland, have done that. And all of them are in the East, except for the United Kingdom and the United States. Yeah. So Germany and the rest of Europe have to take this threat far more seriously.
Trump got them to pay for more of their own defense. Are you a Trump guy?
Big time. Yes, I endorsed the president. He's endorsed me in the past for Congress, and I was very glad to see the results in Iowa.
A quick point about the caucuses yesterday. Fox News voter analysis reveals that immigration was the most important issue to Iowa voters, and yet Iowa, of course, is not a border state. What do you make of that?
Oh, I think Joe Biden, Stu, has made every state a border state. When you consider that in the past two administrations before Joe Biden became president, the first 34 months, there were comparable illegal immigration numbers, 1.5 million under Obama, 1.6 million under Trump, and then 8 million in the first 34 months, illegal border crossings, that is. And there's 170 countries that have included citizens that have crossed the border illegally. And here's a startling statistic. 2 years ago, there were only 3 years ago, there were 323 Chinese nationals that crossed the southern border illegally. Last year, it was 24,000. We've never had a month in our history of over 200,000 illegal border crossings, Stuart. Under Joe Biden, it's been 20. So the border is wide open and people know it.
And everybody sees it if they watch Fox. Thanks so much, Congressman Pat Fallon. Always good. Thanks for being with us, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Stuart. God bless.
Now,
Jeremiah 50:24 says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right. Jeremiah 51:41 says, how is Shishak taken? How is the praise of the whole earth surprised? How is Babylon become an astonishment amongst the nations? Because this is where all this is leading to, man. All this is leading to the destruction and the fall of Babylon the Great, America, man. Okay? The Lord is working, man. Hold on, let me get that Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13:11, it says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. The Lord's about to bring complete, all-out judgment upon this place. Okay? Now, I'm going to play just some random videos here. I'm probably going to play that one last. Okay? But this is the inevitable fate of Babylon the Great, America. This place is being invaded as we speak. These are UN troops. All right? And this is for the purpose of collapsing this place, as well as when you Babylonians decide to pick up arms, okay, they're going to have their military already here and waiting for you, okay, already here and waiting. They're stalking out the land, okay, they're getting paid to do this, and man, you jakes, man, Let me play this one.
Think we'll ever get to the 2024 election. I think things are going to implode in Washington before then. I think our economic financial condition is fragile. It's going to come home to roost in ugly ways. I will tell you, I don't know exactly how it will happen. I think we're going to end up in a situation where we find out the banks are closed for 2 or 3 weeks and nobody can get into them. You think so? I think we're going to run into something like that, yeah. I also think that the levels of violence and criminality in our cities is so high that it's going to spill over into other places in society. People that normally think they can live remote from the problem are now beginning to be touched by the problem. Then I look at this thing in Ukraine. I think Ukraine is going to lose catastrophically. It's going to be a complete collapse. And that, too, is going to have an effect here at home, because people are going to say, well, wait a minute. Everybody told us Ukraine was winning. Everybody told us X, Y, and Z. I mean, sort of the Russian hoax on steroids. All of those things are going to come together or converge in some way that's going to prevent us from reaching, the status quo. Oh, another election. Oh, another set of campaigns and so forth.
See? All right. And I just got to keep playing those videos that I got, and I keep them to always keep them in play to reiterate the fact that this place is about to fall. Something is coming. All right. Give me a second here. Ezekiel 7:5, it says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, power and evil and only evil, behold, is come. See? It says, an end is come, the end is come, it watches for thee, behold, it is come. Okay, we're at the end. Okay, this is the end of the end. All right?
The demise of the U.S. has to come from within. Right? The enemies have to be inside, not really outside. No external enemy
can cause so much damage as internal. It's an internal operation. You're watching internal operations here. You can see them in cities that were pristinely beautiful 30 years ago are wastelands right now. You would see people, I mean, I'm from El Salvador, a third world country in Central America. And myself, I can see cities here and say, I wouldn't live here. So that would be unthinkable 3 decades ago. Totally unthinkable. That a Salvadoran wouldn't want to live in a U.S. city, in a U.S. main city. I mean, Los Angeles, San
New York,
Francisco,
Chicago, yeah.
Well, Philadelphia, Baltimore. When you look how the cities are eroding so fast, this has to be by design. I mean, who would make so many stupid decisions? Like, okay, we're gonna give you money for drugs. Really, they're doing that. In some cities, they're giving people drugs. I mean, they're literally giving people drugs in some U.S. cities. Or they say, okay, we're gonna give you money if you don't work. Or we're gonna, they make all of these laws.
All right. 2 Timothy 3:1, it says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. All right, we're in those perilous times. See? Psalm 17:13, it says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay, and the wicked is Esau, Edom, so-called white man. Okay, let me see if I got any more scriptures up here. I had another scripture in my head, but I damn it, this went straight out my head. Let me see.
It's military, that is Biden's militia, that is the government taking our tax-paying dollars and paying them to kill us when civil war pops off. That's what that is. No one finds it funny that they're moving to these states that have these like weird draconian measures. Like they have these weird policies and shit. New York, Texas, half of Texas is like that, California. And they're big voting states. They're the states that the votes supposedly really matter, but we all know at this point that no fucking state matters because they control the voting fucking machines. But anyway, that's a whole other topic. These people are going to be the people that we fight during Civil War. Not our military. Them. Be ready.
See? All these Edomites, they ready. All right? They know what's going on. Micah 2:1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity, that work evil upon their beds when the morning is light. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Let me get that Job 9:24 real quick, because this is why all of this is happening, man. Because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right? The wicked one, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? The physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. All right? Job 9:24, it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay? And this man has he has passed numerous laws for decades. All right? They may not, they're speaking about they may not be a 2024 election. All types of stuff. We're only in January. It's only the 25th day of the so-called New Year. Okay? Imagine what the months to come have to, what's coming, man. They're talking about war. They're talking about Russia talking about they want Alaska back, but I'm hearing that's like they said like it's a hoax or whatever. But it's a whole lot of chaos just going on. Okay, and for the most part, our people are just completely, okay, unaware, man. Just completely unaware. Okay, let me get this. Right? Ephesians 5:15, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. And we're in a very evil time. See?
80-year theory. So propose that every 80 years there's a historic event that happens that cycles into American history. So the next time will be 2024 next year. If you rewind 80 years from 2024, we're at the end of World War II, which is 1944. If you rewind it another 80 years before 1944, you're at 1864, which is the end of the Civil War. And if you rewind it another 80 years, the end of the American Revolution. So it's basically saying that every 80 years, there's some huge moment in American history that happens that changes the course of events.
Okay, and the events that they want to bring in is that NWO, that technological enslavement via the MOTB, where you will be tracked, traced, okay, and you will not escape this enslavement. All right. And pursuant to Revelations 14:9, you will be completely annihilated. When this place is annihilated, you will be destroyed. Okay? When Babylon is destroyed, you will be here and be melted. See? So let me just get this last video, then I'm going to wrap it up. You got to wake up, Jake.
States have seceded. The United States Army ramps up activity. The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance. The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
I guess aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America.
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens? We're moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death. What?
Every time I survived a war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go, 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 go!
God bless America.
All right, and they tell you what they're going to do before they do it because they're the prophets on the left-hand side, man. They prophesying to you on the left hand of what they're going to bring forth, man. Okay? And it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem El Shai, because the Lord is bringing this judgment upon Babylon the Great through these Edomites, man. Okay, and the Lord is not going to allow this devil, okay, to succeed his enterprise. The Lord's going to stop him. All right, this wicked nigga, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. So let me get this and I'm going to wrap it up. Ecclesiastes 12:1, it says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay. Ecclesiasticus 5:7, it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai and put out off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. All right? And that's to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You need to repent and turn back onto your power. All right? Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. All right? And repent. Okay? The evil days are here. The evil days are here. All right? So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Nakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and sincerity unto the elect. Shalom.